Hello everyone, welcome back. As a little St. Patty's celebration, I guess. I'm a little fog brained today, but acknowledging it's St. Patty's Day as we record. I celebrated last weekend-ish. Not really. I just wore green. But as a fun little note, I do have Irish in my heritage, and so does Shane, so we might end up chit-chatting about that at some point. But to summarize the last episode, I spent a weird amount of time just like flipping through the magazine that I had randomly picked up to burn time so that I could internalize the volumetric shake compressor thought, which then allowed me to finally examine the body. Haven't been able to figure out how to get it down, mind you. Shane mentioned that when he played the game, he asked Joyce for money, and he did a really good roll, and that ended up getting him his what do you say? Sorry, hostel room paid for by Joyce, and I am so envious and frustrated by that because I still feel like a person who pays my debts. So I kind of want to go back and talk to Joyce. I haven't decided if I actually am going to, but I kind of want to. Just saying. It's a thought, because I'm like, that's an option. What? That's an option? Disco ball. But we're at, what's 21? Is that 9? It's 10 to 10. So like, I'm like, can I sleep? Will I sleep? Is Gark gonna kick me out if I try to sleep? Shane just said, Joyce pays my debts. Yeah, no, exactly. And as someone who pays their debts on a fundamental personal level, I'm like, no, it bothers me that I can never pay mine. At least not without a rich person's help like Joyce. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Is there any clickies? Just the stairs, eh? Okay. I was wondering if, like, maybe stuff showed up. Ah, it's centigrade outside. Yeah. Ooh, can I go out on the balcony? Have I done that before? Shane says, you have no morale drugs, so you can die of embarrassment at the moment. Good to know. I can die of embarrassment at the moment, like literally, which is a very you, Shane, thing to do. I now see what you mean about this character being a lot like you. Anyways, what is this? The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Ah, lovely. Great, perfect. Sure, what is Kim? Is Kim just going to be the same thing as before? I'm not about... That's locked, and I'm not about to tell him that, so never mind. Back in... Is this a thing? Ooh, I found a thing. Ooh, I found a thing. What are you? Ooh! Green shoes! Did I miss this all the whole time? Now I'm like, what? What's this?
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Can I just say how appropriate it feels to have green shoes on St. Patty's Day?
Like two baby crocodiles.
Concern! Okay, 1. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. 2, how do they fit? 3, discard thought. Yeah, no, like 1, they don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Oh, fuck. Thanks, man, thanks. Well, hey, look at that, Shane. I got a little healed morale by putting my shoes on, so. Hey! Shoes! Okay, what's this? A gust of briny wind washes over you. Lovely. Okay, so we now have... So this whole time, I've been walking around with one shoe on. And I, like, just never noticed? Did you notice, Shane? Because I didn't. I got my shoes! Okay, anyways, I feel like a fucking moron right now. Okay, and then we have our interact stuff, but we don't want to. Is it just going to show us? I guess it's just like acknowledging the shoes by being like, hey, shoes. I like that. +1 composure. Awesome watchtower heels. Okay. Oh, they really do look scaly. That's gross. And -1 to save your fare. Ooh. Heels ridiculously high. Fuck. Okay. Shane says he didn't notice that I only had one shoe. Well, neither did I. So, something we're equally missing. I find it interesting that they're a -1. I mean, this is hilarious, though. They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. Oh, dear. Okay, moving on. What do we got here? Is it just telling me... It's regarding the body that it wanted me to come over here, right? Where's the inspect the body? Or is that in done now? Find your other shoe! It was a task, Shane! Did you notice that was I never noticed that was a task. I did a task. I found a shoe. Shane says, save your fare equals, do people think you are cool? Oh, okay. So, like, my save your fare in real life is -10, and I don't give a shit. LOL. It was a secret task, you think? Yeah? Okay. Okay, anyways. I completed a task. There you go. By putting my shoes on. I'm a big kid now. Do. Okay. Cool. Wearing clothes. Now, I'm, like, assuming that it's probably a good idea. Go into the house. I can't get in? Am I locked out because I didn't pay the bill? Or is that what my key is for? I can't get in. Do I have my key? I got my key. Yeah. I can't use it? It's dark. But I can't open the door. You gotta pay. But I can't pay! So you're telling me I can't sleep? What do I do? Where do I sleep? What's in here? Can I get in here?
The door is closed.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Go talk to Gart. That's what Shane says. Okay. Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing.
Fine.
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
What? Leave. Me. Frustration. I don't have enough money to pay Gart, though. You already established this.
Can I help you?
Okay, so we already did. So about that money I owe. Then there's Gart. I saw another thing at the whirling. Or goodbye. Yes, I know it was Kim's room. Maybe I just wanted somewhere to sleep. Sorry, Shane just said it's Kim's room. And then, I don't know. I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Okay. So we already did. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union. Yeah, we already did that one. So we'll have, there's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen. And we've already done, there's something else I want to ask about. Right there. I guess we'll just see where it goes.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
He shrugs. Okay, so one is, do you know what's behind it? Do you have ... Weird. 2 is, okay then, never mind. Well, yeah, so let's go with 1.
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
What? That's an interesting choice of words. That makes me think you have been wondering about it for 10 years.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Okay, he's being super sus. He runs his fingers across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference.
Uh-huh.
It's absolutely not convincing.
Thank you, composure, because I am on that page. Like, what? Okay, 1. I think you'd like to know what's... I think you'd like to know what's back there. Yeah, no, I think we're... Yeah, Anyways, 2, let him get to pretend he's indifferent. No, I'm a person who holds people accountable, so we're going with 1.
Fine, okay, a little.
He shrugs.
But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Life allows for lots of room of wondering if you just let it.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay, so he's gone searching. Good to know. We've already gone through this, I guess, so there's something else I want to talk about.
Yes?
I don't know. Should I say about the money I owe him and see if he'll take my $10 and let me sleep for a night? What do you think, Shane? Will he let me sleep for $10? Derp a derp burp burp burp. Okay, goodbye. Okay. Can't talk to him. Or, well, that is me. I want your bottles. That's some good tear right there. Just saying. Ooh, what's this? Okay. So we can level up encyclopedia. We can level up other things. Okay. So, what Kim wants to talk. Okay, I'll talk to Kim in a minute, though. See if it goes to new places. I could, Shane. Good idea. But where do you think I should level up? Like, what would be... I guess I have no authority. I could give myself anything of authority. Would that be good? Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Okay, maybe not. No, that seems bad. Definitely need to take something away from drama, but we can't. Fuck. What do we need? Volition? We could make volition stronger. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Yeah, okay. Hey. We were thinking the same thing. Cool. Okay, volition. Let's level up volition. Yeah. Gain more morale. Yeah. Yes. Cool. Accept changes and close. I was just going to press escape. Oh, I see. I'm good at ignoring things, I guess. I see Kim wants to talk. All right, Kim. Let's do it.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Where the fuck am I supposed to sleep, Kim? I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Fucking Christ. I've been trying. I didn't think to ask Joyce for goddamn fucking money. Anyways, 1. But I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
If figuring something out was just, like, all it took, would we still have the unhoused ad nauseum everywhere in the streets in Canada, the US, and across Europe? Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to get into the housing crisis, because, I could. So, okay. You were right to talk to Guard. I just apparently didn't talk to him in the right order. I had to talk to Kim first. Now we'll talk to Guard again.
Can I help you?
He arcs an eyebrow. So, I am supposed to talk to him about the money then?
Yes. Have you got it?
Nope, I don't. So the one option is, I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight. Alright, so I am paying him $10 for the night, aren't I?
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Though I agree that's probably the appropriate approach. That's not likely the options. 1, I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. That's an oxymoron. But anyways, 2, it's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Look! The housing crisis! 3. Come on, man. After everything I've been through. Why is that Gart's problem? Capitalism. Okay. 4. Kim is about to say something. Let him. I should let Kim talk, shouldn't I? I don't want to promise something I can't promise. Because that's actually cowardly. That's just about me. And this is true, but it's just guilting him for the capitalist system. It's not his fault he's part of it, really. Like, you know, he didn't choose to birth himself. And then this is also just poor me, so that's pathetic. So we'll let Kim explain.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Facts.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He stops mid-sentence. Ooh.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Right. Capitalism. It is funny I'm bringing up the housing crisis, though, because let's be real. As a character, we are very destructive. 1. Hold on. I still have my key, you know. 2. This conversation ain't going anywhere, is it? Should I mention that I have the key? The key didn't work. So, I'm gonna mention it.
Good luck trying to use it.
Anyway, we were already in that. Okay, so we're a little ahead of the story. Anyways, he taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter. Ooh, Mr. Control.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
And this is how you break in when you don't have our key, right? Okay, so 1. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? Oh, that was the other option. 2. I'll find a way in. I'll break the door down. You know, if you had found yourself along this line of story, I feel like you would have chose that one, Shane. But no, you had to go get Joyce to pay your bills. Mr. Rich Man. Oh,
Not until you bring me the money.
Come on. One night arrangement. Just a single night.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
What does he mean use? To pay? Or to break the door down? To pawn? Curious.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
That was a sad conversation. Oh boy. What task do we have now? Pay for damages. Try negotiating with the cafeteria manager. Oh, I never noticed that was a task. Kim has offered to help. Go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. I mean, I might as well. What's the map saying? Joyce. Saying something about Joyce. Maybe it's another gun to threaten Gart. Oh, Shane's like, maybe Kim has a gun and we'll just threaten Gart, and if he doesn't let you in, he'll just be dead. I don't want to be that kind of cop. Anyway, map information incomplete. No fucking shit, right? I'm like literally seeing nothing, so that's great. It's awesome. Woo! I just see a list. Like map. What do you mean map? You mean list. Anyway, tasks. Woo! Okay, escape. Shane says, I wonder if that Joyce check is the money one. Joyce check? Oh. That's an interesting choice. You missed at the very beginning, Shane, because you were busy peeing or whatever, that I was saying that I mentioned how you had gotten the monies from the Joyce, and I was like considering going to talk to her to get the monies from the Joyce to be able to sleep in the house, the hotels. Anyways, you have to buy a map to have a map. Well, how basic logic of you. That's dumb. On the note of real world, I do actually want my own maps. I've been like looking for them in thrift stores, but I haven't been committed about it. I just do want maps. I've heard it's a good thing, you know, with the whole like changing fucking the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of fucking America bullshit. It's like so stupid. You need your own maps before Trump came into power so you can see where the world actually is. And also get ones that are properly sized, because a lot of ones made in North America actually oversize North America and Europe and like undersize South America and Africa. And I'm sorry, but those continents are as big or bigger than North America. And Greenland is actually so much smaller, I'm just saying. Anyways, I'm ranting. We're here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Woo.
I have something here we could sell.
Ah,
Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
I guessed it'd be a pawn item.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Who said Kim was a regular person? Be real, reaction speed. Okay, one. Do we only have one option, really? Look in. It's the one thing we haven't done. Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
Why?
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Are we supposed to be using things you confiscate in evidence for pawning? Is this the kind of police officers we are? 1, what are those things? 2, what do you mean you confiscated them? Yeah, no, for real. 3, you said something about a pawn shop? No, we've already been to it, bud. Get with it, Harry. Okay, 4, thanks, I appreciate your help. Take the spinners. 5, sorry, I can't take them. It wouldn't be right. See, I'm on 5. I'm like confused at how that's appropriate. But let's start with, what do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
That is very Canadian, by the way. I've heard that like Canada's one of the only countries out there that has a minimum speed limit, like, because we need that, because people will just go too slow, because we all just high on legal weed. Anyway, 1, so you took you took his spinners. 2, look at Kim. Isn't that corruption? 3, look at the spinners. I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing. Okay. I'm unsure about the corruptions. Let's go with 1.
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Valid. Okay, so 1 isn't that corruption, and 2 is I would have confiscated them too. Yeah, no, isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
The lieutenant looks back, stone-faced. That is some convenient, like, mental gymnastics, Kim. Just gonna call that out there. You're really showing your copness right now. Just saying. Funny how suddenly the laws are really flexible when they need to apply to you. Moving on. Just have some very personal experience with this. Coming to a head recently. Emotions. What are those things? Did you want to put those spinners on your machine? Point at Kinema. You said something about a pawn shop, right? Yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate your help. It feels wrong to take them, but we need them. Do you want to put them on your vehicle?
No, that would be silly.
He hesitates.
I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yes, outrageously cool. 2, yes, too wacky. 3, just nod. I mean, we have to go with 1.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
We're making friends with Kim. 1, I'm sorry, you have to sell them because of me. 2, it's only right that we sell them. I don't think it's right. Do I think it's necessary? Potentially. Right? No. I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me?
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
I agree. Thanks, I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
All right. So, like, wasted time going to sell that silly little picture before, is what you're saying. Good to know. Okay, so close the door. And then in our, like, is it these? Oh, I mean, they look a lot like this. Oh, okay, I guess, sure. Ooh, $200? That's maybe some money we could Dr. Gart with. Oh, take spinner head cup. Yeah, okay. To pay for damages. Thanks, Kim. You're a bro, even though this is kind of corrupt.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Should I be concerned? 1, wait, there's a Capo type? Shane says you'll have money left for drugs. Very Shane thought. 2, okay, what am I? Wait, there's a Capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
1, cool cop. 2, some kind of weapon cop. 3, sorry cop. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Okay, obviously that would make you sorry cop. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. Am I gonna end up getting sorry cop? I'm gonna ask if I'm cool cop.
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
No! How did I get sorry cop? Sorry. Ugh. Because I'm a Canadian, isn't it? It's because I'm Canadian. Fuck my life. Sorry. Shane said that he got sorry cop. And he said that Sam got sorry cop. So I thought, I'm not overly apologetic. I'm not saying sorry in a lot of the options, so I'm not going to get sorry cop because I'm not an overly sorry person. Like, I'll apologize if I'm accountable for something, but you're not going to get me all sorry just because you're mad. Now I'm feeling cognitive dissonance because I thought I could avoid this. Meh. Emotions are flying. Okay. God damn it. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? 1, okay, but what are the other capo types? 2, what's the other capo types be jealous? Won't the other capo types be jealous? 3, I'm sorry. 4, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. 5, fucking they should be sorry. I am feeling 5 lately. I should put that out there. But I want to know what the other types are.
Oh, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
What? Why is mine so incredibly obvious? Like, it's obvious, it's very clear what I do. But what the fuck does Superstellar Cop do? What does Liquid Shadow Cop do? I want to know. Okay, obviously Apocalypse Cop just destroys everything. So I wasn't wrecking the place. How bad of me. The Advanced Interesting Cop, though? That sounds like some made-up bullshit right there. That's what I'm calling. Shane says, or it could be dialogue that always pops after X times saying sorry. I have other cop types as well. That's where I was like, I triggered this because I'm Canadian, didn't I? Fuck my life. Goddamn culture. But won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry.
Suggestion. You're really mean to me. I just wanted you to know that.
They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything.
Okay, which is basically what Shane just said. Good to know. You know what, though? Fucking they should be sorry!
Yes, yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up.
Why you gotta call me out like that? That hurts my feelings. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
I'm in denial and you will not stop me? No, I'm really not sorry. Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
I'm not sorry, cop. Ha ha! Reject. You shall not apply that label to me. I do not accept it. Now I will go get money. So that was an example of me being dramatic. But I'm gonna call it a good time. I like that I can't walk straight. Like, I can't do a diagonal, so I'm just like, I'm a wiggly, wobbly, wiggly, wob. Wobbly, wiggly, wob, wob, wob. Going to the pawn shop. Gonna get me some money, 'cause I need somewhere to sleep. Autosave. Good job. I never would have thought of it. I'm bad at that. Right. Sorry.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
Shane says, drama cop. Hell yeah. I just realized I'm low on morale again. I hope he doesn't embarrass me. Oh no. Okay. 1. How do you know that it's not really a fine night? The weather is terrible. How come you're still open? 3 is, it's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes. The fact that he's a pawn shop and he's still open means that he's a front. We're just gonna call that now. Moving on. Yeah. I don't know. Let's bitch about the weather. Let's go with 1.
Is it? Spring is capricious, yes.
Spring is basically non-existent with global warming, but we won't get into that. How come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
Always open. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to check my stats, make sure everything is good. And my bit rate is good. There we go. So, is this open? Yeah, it's not very high though. And if I lose, does that impact my morale? Is Roy high? Because we've tried this multiple times and we failed multiple times. +1 because Roy doesn't really sleep. LOL. 3 is, do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? Have we had that one before? I'm not sure. Shane says, your morale meter is now broken into 2 sections now since you took the point in volition. So you can take 1 hit and not die. Oh. That's good. That's very good. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. So, but I kind of want to know about the traffic menace on the loose. So.
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
Wait, why don't you drive is 1. 2 is, but didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof? Yeah, I don't care why he doesn't drive. What about 2?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night.
There you go.
Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop and then moving on.
Vortex, eh?
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Oh, right, because Vortex is the name of one of the vehicles. So a vortex sounds fascinating, was 1. And 2 is, does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was? We're gonna go with 1.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't really know what to make of it, but I know it meant something.
Okay, so way down here in other options we have as 6. I want to ask about my missing gun again. I feel like we shouldn't move into that yet. I want to see if this is gonna work. Cause fuck it.
Nope, still no clue. You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
Thanks, electrochemistry. That's great. Okay. We do not want to ask about the missing gun at the moment, so I'd have something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Earlier you were calling them spinners. The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
The fact that he just, like, straight up called that you basically stole it from someone. Clever man. Just gonna point that out.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Right, because the law helped you do it. You didn't need to jump them. The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Remember that extra you said I'd have for drugs, Shane? Turns out Kim didn't want me to have it. The rest goes in his pocket. Kim! You little business person. How dare you? What if I need that money for drugs?
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
He took the drug money, says Shane. Exactly. He's gonna buy drugs! Yes, no, that's what Shane says. That's amazing.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Both the lieutenant and the pawnbroker turn to you. Oh, I could sell him my clothes, eh? Sorry, option 1 is I'd like to sell my clothes. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. Show him the photo. No, I think we need that. Should I sell him some clothes? I mean, I do have $10 for drugs. So I could just go get some drugs and find more money. I am Hobocop. Tear comes my way. I guess I'll leave it for now. I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
Perhaps. Should I ask about the missing gun again? That could impact my morale, but I still have 2. So I'm gonna go for it.
Sure thing.
Wait, I sold you my gun is 1, and then we've already done was the buyer placement. Any idea where I can find the buyer? So thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else. Okay. I guess let's go with 1. I sold you my gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer.
He
Said
hesitates.
you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Okay, that makes me sound a little bit less horrible. There's like some guilt wrapped up in that. It's not all just like, I want some money.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Okay. Interesting idea. Thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else.
Sure, man.
Oh, hi Jennifer. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us again. I don't know if you saw, but I did send you a Discord invite. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I have other business to take care of now. All right, so what do we got here? Return to Gart with spinner cash. yes, that is escape. That is the next thing, isn't it? All right, because we need somewhere to sleep. Do. How's the weather in California today? It's almost, the snow's almost melted here in Ontario, but ooh, I can hardly see. But it's particularly freezing today, which sucks. It's like if you look out the window, you're like, oh, what a nice day, and then you step outside and you're like, fucking, why is it does not look this cold outside? Fuck. Welcome to Canada. It's bullshit. But in a month, hopefully, we might be able to walk outside without freezing our asses off. It did tease us, though. We always get, like, fake spring. So last week, we had fake spring where it was, like, 17 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is Fahrenheit, by the way. I apologize. But, oops, we're going the wrong way. I always try to go in this door. I don't know what it is. I'm like, that door should operate as a door. And the game is like, no, it doesn't. And I'm like, make it work. Okay. Go pay the guard. I love how you're like, Shane, there's no other way of paying because you paid the way you paid, so you thought there was no other way of paying. You didn't know. I got a Kim.
Can I help you?
Yes. So about the money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money!
Well?
Oh, so Jennifer says that it's a little bit hot in Cali. Jealous. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't like how it gets, like, wet hot here. It's very humid, and so it's an unpleasant hot. But I don't like the cold. I unlike the cold a lot more, so I envy you right now. Anyways, okay, so here's 130 real. And then, or 2 is slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Oh, fuck. 3 is, here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Shane says, I knew Kim paid as a backup. Sam told me, but I did not know he had to pawn stuff for it. Love that. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, Jennifer, Jennifer just pointed out that she had sent me an invite to the community Discord that she was mentioning in our last stream. And I did send you an invite. I missed that you had sent me an invite to your community. So I apologize. I'll check that out after the stream. I'm actually not on Discord all that much, so guilty. But I did send you an invite, so hey, that's a start. And I will look for yours as soon as I'm done streaming. Okay, so I'm not going to be an asshole because I just don't feel like I need to, and I don't feel the need to be overly apologetic too. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. I'm just going to say here it is.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Oh dear, what's a nightly bill?
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh dear. So what you're saying is if I go to sleep at 8:50, you can't stop me. Right? Did I just, yeah? Putting that together? I'm putting that together. So we're just going to bed at like 20:45 tomorrow.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Shit.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
He takes the money and hands him a keyring. Okay, well, we've already gone to I saw another thing, so goodbye, thank you. Let's see what we got here. Find money for rent for Gart. Yeah, fucking great. And then more map stuff, but I have to buy a map. Where do I buy a map, Shane? Done stuff. Paid for damages. Because I'm a girl who pays her bills. Just sometimes by borrowing money from friends. Well, it's not. I guess it's not borrowing if I didn't pay him back. Taking money? Taking donations? For services rendered. Oh dear. Anyway, so I guess that's going to be Kim's room, you were saying? Yeah. Why is he following me then? Kim, get your own room.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
I already did that, and then I found my shoe. All right, let's go. Okay, so Jay says,
The air
when I...
outside
Oh.
is brisk.
One sec.
The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Ooh. Shane says, I think at the Frit convenience store place is where you buy it. Shit, buy what? Sorry, I lost track of what I was saying. But I will definitely check that invite on Discord, Jennifer, and then it would be fun to be able to get my channel a little bit bigger that way and promote it. So we will see. In the meantime, though, what did you buy what at Frit at the convenience store, Shane? Sorry.
Now then,
A map.
we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
He lights a cigarette. Okay. This man has a weird voice. Yeah, he's I think he's supposed to be intentionally English second language speaking. That's what I pick up in terms of his accent. Kim's a character. He's a main character. Okay, 1. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. 2. How do you think today went? 3. So what are our powers exactly, RCM? 4. Say nothing. Just look into the night. I'm gonna just start with 1, because we didn't know he smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Ah. Sounds like addiction.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
We need to note that cigarettes are not cool. They make you look gross and they age you faster than they should. Do not smoke cigarettes. Do not smoke nicotine. It is bad for your body, children. Don't do it. Don't vape either. Vaping is so bad for your lungs. But I'll move on. 1. I think I might want to pick up something. Do you have pick up smoking, sorry. Do you have any more cigarettes? Bad option. Do not choose number 1. This is a teen advisory commercial. 2. How did you get so cool, Kim? Smoking is not cool. Okay. 3. Right then. The debrief. Return to it. Yes, no. We're going to move on because smoking is not cool.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
He pulls on the cigarette. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Hey, volumetric shit compressor internalization. Did it.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
Cool. I'm a success.
Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
Okay, so there was some perks and there was some not perks. What do you call those? Bad moments? Down moments? We don't need to highlight those. Anyway, don't forget to wave me on Discord, says Jennifer. Because Discord isn't acting a bit weird nowadays. Is it? Okay, I'll have to check with Shane. He's better with Discord than me, but I will definitely make sure to wave you. I have to learn what that means, because I'm not very familiar. But I will touch base, I promise. Onward.
By not ideal, he means he can't believe he let you try that trick and would be angry if he didn't feel the outcome was partly his responsibility.
I mean, I think you did say that I should try it, so I'm with you, Rhetoric. 1, I just wanted to make sure he was really dead. 2, I admit I'm a little out of practice. That's awful. 3, sorry, I was thinking about 1. 1 is so awful. 3, I still can't believe I missed that shot. That's so funny. Don't worry, Jennifer. I won't lose your DM. I will find it. That will be my first task after I'm finished with the stream. Okay, so this is kind of ignorant and hilarious. I'm gonna go with 2.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews.
Thanks for just calling me out, Kim. Really appreciate that.
We conducted an interview with Everard Clare.
Yes, we did.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
No, he wasn't.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
I don't like him, though. I feel like he needs to go eat shit. Oh, devour oh, fuck. What was it? Goddamn severance? Feculence? Devour feculence? Yes, that's what he needs to do. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're asking, Jennifer. You say how, but how which? I lose track sometimes. It's hard to keep track of the chat. So one is, I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. 2 is, he's a tough cookie, that one. 3 is, I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me. Facts. You'd have to, like, give him what he wants to get him to tell you more, though. He's a tough cookie, that one.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Harry Dubois. 1, big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too, I guess. 2, I don't know how I feel about my name, actually. Yeah. 3, I want a different name, one I haven't ruined yet. Oh, how would you end up losing my DM? I wouldn't, right? It'll be there. It's gotta be there somewhere. I'll find it. I promise. Okay, so I don't know if it's a serviceable name. I think this is hilarious. I want a different name, one I haven't ruined yet.
You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation.
Thanks for your support, Kim. Really appreciate it.
We tried to interview the Wild Palms rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it.
You seem so much more okay with that
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really
than I
is.
thought you were.
We have to get her to talk to us.
He purses his lips. Jennifer says that's what he said when he says texting me back. That's fair. If it's any consolation, I'm not a cheap-ass guy. Hey. Okay, moving on.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Rhetoric.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
You saying I have good cardio? Because that would be a good thing. One good thing about this character. 1, I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. How very ADHD. 2, I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. LOL. 3, yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. 4, I don't know why I do the things I do. Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I'm like between 1 and 4. My mind moves fast. The rest just try to keep up. Sure, let's go with I don't know why I do anything.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
You don't like my shoes? He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette. I feel like he's throwing shade at the shoes right now, and that's just kind of mean. You could also have a look real quick. I really appreciate that, Jennifer, but my computer is, I don't know how else to say it. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of feculence. Piece of shit. So if I open Discord, I could crash OBS. It's that bad. Because I'm currently running Steam, Disco Elysium, OBS, and then an internet browser so that I can monitor how it's streaming, how the Twitch is going. So, unfortunately, my tech is so crap and, like, in such desperate need of upgrade. Like, my stuff is over 10 years old at this point that, if I try to open something like Discord right now, I could totally destroy my stream. So that's why, just to explain further, why I keep saying, if you just bear with me, I promise as soon as I'm done my stream, I will pop over to Discord and pop into the community. And Oh, yeah, no, I do have Discord on my phone. That's a good point. Fair enough. Okay. I didn't even think of that. Okay, let's see. Can I see the invite? Home. Where do I see invites? Okay, yeah, so notifications. There! Oh! Accepted. Okay, I see it says that you accepted. Okay, so I see that you accepted my friend request, but I don't see where there's an invite for a chat. So I just to keep the stream smooth, I'm gonna keep going with the game. But again, I am a person of my word. So if you'll just be patient with me, I will most certainly go looking for the invite to your community as soon as I'm done with the chat. But I can't find it right now off just like real quick on my phone, and so I want to keep going with the stream for now. But you'll hear from me before the end of the day. Okay, moving on.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snake-like shoes and smiles suddenly. I think he's being sarcastic. Okay, so 3 is... So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Huh? Okay, sorry. I just need a moment to reread that. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Pain. Most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 on offenses in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Shane says, huh, they gave you the run line even though you didn't actually run anywhere. I even saved mentioning it because I wanted to see if Kim would not say it. Oh. Okay, you're gonna have to explain to me. There's a way to run? With that said, Shane says, you have been walking everywhere you can actually run. Thank you for, Thank you. I have now put that together. I assumed he was just referring to me going all over the place. I didn't know he actually meant running. Now I need clarity point. You can run? How? What do I press? Explanations, please. Okay, moving on. So 1 is 1,000. Why not more? 2 is, wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse? Yes. 3, okay, what else? I mean, wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Just because you request it doesn't mean you get it.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
I've been known to take bribes of less than... So you can... Hi Jennifer. I'll check the message as soon as I'm done the stream. I gotta carry on with the stream. So, yeah, 1,000. Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay, so then what's the point in the fine? Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Sorry, my brain is not processing information. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly... A station call slip. What the hell's that? 1, wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up? I mean, fair question. 2, I see, and if someone resists? What does it matter if you're not actually physically arresting them? Okay, 1, yeah, what if they don't show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Let's see. I see. What if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Yeah, that sounds right about in line with reality. that's fucked. Moving on. 1. Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty, ... 2. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? 3. Have I killed anyone? 4. What happens to people what happens to the people we convict? And 5 is, and who makes all these rules? I mean, that's a fair question. Jennifer says this is the second time I've watched, but I don't understand anything. I mean, so right now we're just kind of going through a summary of the power that they have as cops in this world. And otherwise Kim is just summarizing like what we've done in the game so far. But it's just like 2 cops in a fucked up world trying to solve a murder. That's the game. With a lot of political commentary in between. Wait, so I can kill someone while on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Oh, okay. Allies.
Not a good position to
Accomplice.
be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Okay, so don't make you an accomplice. Noted. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
Concerning.
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
Concern. Q1. Have I killed anyone? Fair question. 4, what happens to the people we convict? And 5 is, have I killed anyone?
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
What's that supposed to mean? 1, I probably have. 2, I don't know if I really want to know. 3, no, I don't think I have. 2, I don't think I know if I really want to
Prison
know.
41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Jennifer says, believe me, dude, you are a very good commentator. Oh, thank you so much. You should apply for a job as a commentator. You're funny. I appreciate that. Shane was saying that because I'm often only talking to him when I'm going back and forth until you joined us last week, which I so appreciate. But I'm usually just like, nobody wants to watch this. Like, I get like 20 views on YouTube. Who cares? And he's like, but there are people who get hundreds of views and they don't like make the kind of commentary that you do. And I'm like, I guess I just don't see it that way. I don't know. But I appreciate more than one person being like, this ain't bad. Because half the time I'm like, am I just bipping off in rants? I don't know. But what happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm not necessarily upset about not having followers. It just feels funny sometimes to be like, am I just talking to Shane and the void? But I appreciate your point, Jennifer. So 5 is, and who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly.
So corrupt motherfuckers then?
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
He says, as we just pawned something that was supposed to be evidence, or not evidence. He didn't ask for it back. I don't know. Anyways. His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark. Oh.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Okay, that's sus. 1, let's say it was the citizens of Revachol. Sorry. Oh. Sneezings. 2, let's say it was the coalition government. Say nothing. Say nothing.
Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
Thank you. I agree. Okay, so 4 is the moral intern. What is that? Moral intern. Moral intern. I'm like, is that 2 words? Anyway. 5, say nothing. Just look into the night. Be all majestic and stoic. 6, thank you for this. Okay, let's go with 4.
The Moralist International are the world's largest
Moralist.
political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
He pulls on his cigarette. Okay, 1, if I didn't know, how would you describe them? 2, I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Points to your head. Yeah. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
They're a union of center-left and center-right. So they're just a giant group of neoliberalists who call themselves left or right, depending on where they decide to lean. Fun. 1, what do they believe in? 2, what is their symbol? 3, what do you think of them? 4, I have an opinion on the moral intern. Moral intern. That's just the sounds weird. What do you what do blah, 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 blah. What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Okay.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What? Isn't that the same thing as the original ones? Okay, whatever. What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
The first 2 would have got me, but when you add self-discipline, I'm like, oh, Protestant work ethic. You're an idiot. Moving on.
Something kind and usual.
Usual.
Something almost self-explanatory.
Okay.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Okay, perception. Getting real deep there, eh? Who is Dolores D?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age?
He thinks.
You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Oh, okay. Kim's not a deep thinker. Good to know. 4, what do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I like that. I'm taking a photo of that. Just the point where he's like, I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. Because, okay, let's be real. Like, with the way human knowledge is, facts do tend to change. Like, what science knows changes and evolves and grows. And so what we think is a truth, you know, in the 60s is not a truth as of the year 2000, for example. So, believe facts. Don't question them. Don't try to have opinions about them because they're fucking facts. They're solid science, you know. They're grounded in evidence until the evidence changes. And then, of course, you should shift with the evidence. Kim, we're on the same page. I get you, my bro. Okay, I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
I don't know. It was just the only option left. The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Okay, so 1. Things are bad out there, points to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. 2. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. Okay, yeah. 3. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeoisie rights. Yes! 4. Mutter silently. Immigrants, liberal gips, fucking men are turning into women. This is stupid. Close-minded and dumb. Yes, darling. My cat is meowing. Come up here. Lay down. 5. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Kato. What was it? Is this one? Yes, I really like this one. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeoisie rights.
No, we are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt.
Okay.
Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Wow, Kim. Seems like you think really highly of yourself. I just had to point that out. But it's very, like, how do you say, moral high ground of you. Just, I don't know. Good of you to want to help people. I don't know about stealing their hubcaps, but whatever. 1. Actually, vigilante is okay with me. 2. Yeah, vigilantes sound bad. Vigilantes sound bad. 3. Maybe we should make our own law. I don't like any of these options. I just want to point that out. Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Yeah, vigilantes sound bad. So here's the thing with vigilantes. Like, they can be heroic and have their moments, but they define what is right and wrong, and it's very egocentric. It's like we have our own sense of right and wrong, okay, and we all know like basic stuff like don't hurt other people to the best of your ability, but then like people will justify causing harm to others because they're hurting others, and like there's so many ways that people can complexly and abstractly justify causing harm to prevent harm. Like, you just can't rely on your own idea of what's right. You have to work within a group so that you can come to the most right option for everyone. And it's not just about you, your experiences, and what you think is right or wrong. Sometimes you can have gaps in your knowledge or your logic or your learning. So that's why vigilantes are not that great. So we're going to go with 2.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
It is what we already are to the people, yeah. He looks at the roundabout. Okay. So, say nothing, just look into the night. Sure, let's go with it.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
Okay.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno.
I'm with you.
It's different in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette. Oh my god, my least favorite character is Kuno. Like, I like him less than the racist fuck. Someone needs to strangle Kuno. Make him the next murder investigation. Anyways, I'm being bad now. 1, why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
There are other things that can improve a community that don't require the strong hand of law. So I don't know if it's entirely our fault, Kim, but we might be a factor in a crumbling system. I'll take that. Shane says, Kuno doesn't care. No, exactly. 1, and in Jamrock, the GRIH. Maybe I'm dyslexic.
We run this city. West of the river is Elysium land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are...
He shakes his head.
But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
You really have yourself thoroughly convinced of that, don't you, Kim? Wee bit delusional there, Okay, 1. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good. And 2 is we won't change anything here. Such pessimism. Watch, wow. It's like, that's your optimism, pessimism. Optimism, pessimism. This is where my brain always goes. So we're going to pretend that we can be optimistic. Some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He says quietly. Okay, well, I didn't bring the pessimism into the conversation. You did.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
That's weird. How? Don't tend to associate dark circles with age, so that does not make sense to me. But okay, moving on.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Good job. We did the thing. What we got now? Ooh, okay, we got more now. What should we do? What does suggestion do? Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Pain threshold. They'll have to hurt you more. Like if I increase pain threshold, then maybe I can get past. Well, we already got in the harbor though. Shane, what do you think? Some of them volition. We already upgraded volition. We could upgrade volition again. You can't sit on them too and wait till you can sit on them too and wait to level up. Yeah, I could, but I don't wanna. Okay, so hold yourself together, keep the morale. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. That's fun. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority is stupid. Esprit de corps, connect to Station 41, understand cop culture, stupid. Okay, so I don't care about those. Half-light, let the body take control. Let the body take control. Let the body take control. Sorry, I just went into a song. Threaten people. No. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Ooh, shivers. I know I have 0 authority because I don't need to assert myself. I am... Shane, do you think I need to assert myself more? I really don't feel the need to intimidate the public, I guess is my thing. But is there like... I'm going to come across tasks probably where if I don't have any authority, I'll lose. You need sometimes to pass the rolls with them. That's kind of what I thought you might say. All right, fine. Even though I don't like intimidating the public. Fuck you, authority. Accept and close. All right. And then what do we have here? Ooh, more map, except we don't own a map. Okay, we need a map. I feel like that's the next thing. So, like, I get that Kim's tired. But, well, yeah, no. I should probably spend the time that I have not dying sleeping. So now I say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kim. See you in the morning. Close door. Bye! Okay, so what we got here? Oh, he went into the next door. Instead of... Because Shane said it was the third door. This one over here. He's in this one. Okay, anyways. So now we want to go to the bed, right?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
But it's yours.
The sheets look awful.
Sheets are a thing for me, so I don't know about that. But anyways, Shane says you can say goodnight and then go do more things alone without Kim's judgment. I remember now you telling me that. Okay, the one thing I want to do, because I just feel like it's going to be a benefit. Is that tear? Why can't I pick up my own tear? Is I want to go get a map. Because Shane was saying that I could probably buy it at the convenience store. Man, he has terrible posture, I just realized. And I want to see what the fuck a map looks like. Now we exist without Kim's judgment. Like, can you do that? No. Okay. Sorry. Dude, my dude, over here. There we go. I was just spinning circles. Oh my god, what a representation of my life. Do. Exit. Thanks, Shane. Shane says, you got so good at the stairs. I was so bad at the stairs initially. My god. Like, I was just like, what are stairs? Are they open? It's that kind of city life. Do the thing. Okay, now I'm looking for maps. Maybe she'll have, like, maps if I just, like...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She puts down the magazine. No, it's fine. Okay, does Frit have a warehouse in the back of... Oh. I guess we're just moving into stuff. I just wanted a map, but alright, let's do it. Back of the whirling rags. And 2 is, can you tell me anything about the dead body? We've already done the dead body, so. Do they have a warehouse?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Shouldn't you care a little? You're getting paid by them, no? 1. Come on, give me something to work with here. 2 is, this is important. Let's go with 1.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Why'd you say you don't know if it's that simple? Anyways, 2, can you tell me anything about the dead body? I mean, fuck it, sure.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Sauce. 1, did you know the man who died? 2, how long has it been there? We already know that. 3, what do you think happened? Thank you for your help. Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Your word choice is suspicious, man. Like, what up with you, lady? Okay. 2, how long has it been there? No. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
You don't know. Shane says, oh shit, maybe it's the bookstore that has the maps. Oh, could be that's it. I think it actually is the bookstore, so I'll go there in a minute. But for now, let's talk to a stupid teenager who doesn't know anything. Thanks for your help. Man. Leave. I did at least ask her about the storage bin.
A small cabinet
warehouse.
on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
99 is 18, so 2 of these is the same as 1 of these. So I should just get 2 of those. Plus 3 health. Plus 1 health.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Or something. Can I get more than 1? Yeah.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Or something. Should I get more? Check the racks here still. The racks? Like how? Should I get 1 more? Nah. I'll just leave. There's tear. What's here? That's
You see several
raincoat.
packaged raincoats fill a lotion.
Leave. I don't want to steal her raincoats. So, ooh, what's this?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Shimmering wall of vices. Nice.
The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I think it skipped a world of Ruby. I didn't hear him say that. But anyways, thanks, electrochemistry. I'm so grateful for your ability to recognize vices. 1, I am in heaven. I need it all so bad. 2, say nothing, just take it in. 3, this is not a good place for a recovering addict. Facts. 4, not right now. Leave. I mean, 3 is so true.
Guess not, no.
She looks at the wall of goods behind her, then adjusts her hat.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Oh, she trying to say something about how I look? Please tell me more about these products. Is 1. 2, do Do you sell any under-the-counter vices? Ho ho, ho ho ho. Buying the wine. Oh, plus, but minus morale. Yeah. Plus, okay, so they all give you plus physique, but minus morale. Smokes give you plus intellect and minus health. Plus intellect, that's interesting. Smoking makes you smarter in this game. Disagree with that game mechanic. Not a good design. But I think that's all I can touch. So we are going to resist our addictions for the moment and try to find a map. Because that is our goal. I want a map. Oh wait, are all the people gone? This is what it looks like when Revachol is quiet. Wait, does that... now I'm just curious. Does that mean they're gone up here? Like, is Buddy guarding the button gone? Not that it matters. Like, we've done this. But now I'm just like, it's a whole new game without people. It's like life. Life is both incredibly peaceful and incredibly lonely and empty without people. But oh, the peace. Oh, the peace. Okay, so Stupid Face is still here. Let's see, they're still here. Never mind then. See, that's what I wanted to know. I was like, everyone else is gone. So are the stupid people gone? Nope, stupid people are still there. Good to know. I mean, I don't need the button, right? We've established I have the key to that, but I wanted to know. And now I know. And hey, look at me doing more stairs so competently. I'm amazing. I know. Total gamer. Okay. Map. These are all just magazines, right? They're not going to be maps. Shane, racism never sleeps. Fucking true. Except the racist lorry driver. Exactly. Except for the lazy racists who aren't fully committed to their racism, right? You gotta commit to that hate. If you're gonna carry it at all, you gotta be real about it. Like, don't pretend. Don't pretend to hate. Be actual about it. Actualize that hate. LOL. Okay, so we are trying for the bookstore, and if that doesn't work out, and we don't find a map in there, that is, you know, within our price range of $9. Why is it all boarded up? Seems creepy. Then I never noticed that text on the window before. Then I will go to bed. Oh, I can't get in. It's closed, Shane. It's closed. Why would the bookstore close? That's stupid. And I can't, like, click on any of the things. So I cannot buy a map because this world sleeps, apparently. Dissonance? Okay, what do I want? I want... No, not that one. I want my bag. I want to see if that'll make tear start showing up. Tear? Anything? Anywhere? Tear? No? Okay. So we can't get a map is the lesson there. And we will now walk with our silly bag of tear. What does the book say? Done. What did I done? Oh, more map stuff. Cool, except I can't see. There are found white checks. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Being empathetic towards Kukuno? What? I'm sorry, I need a minute. Shane says the bookstore is closed because the owner only has a single child to force to do labor. So those are the consequences of child labor. You gotta close, like, at their bedtime. Ridiculousness, right? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we're going to sleep, because whatever. Karaoke doesn't seem to be available yet, so we're doing the stairs. Kim's room. We should bug him. In the door. Like, all the other doors, it just goes through, but you gotta make me actually pilot this door like I'm a competent human or something. I'm not. Okay. Ooh, broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I don't know if we want to assess the damage. Oh, okay, whatever. Let's assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
I think we already did this at the very beginning. Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did it then? Did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact.
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Okay.
The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Okay, so we've established how the shoe ended up out there. We threw our shoe out the window. Good to know.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Yep. Yes, we did. 1, maybe it wasn't me. 2, I'm sure I had a good reason for it. Maybe I was trying to hit someone. 3, what a stupid thing to do. I mean, it's silly to go with denial. I'm sure I had a good reason for it. Maybe I was trying to hit someone.
And maybe, just maybe, you succeeded. We'll never know.
I gained experience with that. Cool. Whatever. Didn't expect that, but I'll take it. Okay, sleeping now.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Kind of makes me want to Ralph a little bit. Crawling. He ain't crawling.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Excuse me.
And then sleep doesn't come.
That was a bit of a glitch, eh? But I want to sleep. God, this is so fucking relatable. I have the worst insomnia. Okay, and 2 is why. We're gonna go with what I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Very possible. Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Lovely.
Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
That sounds like a man's bed, yep. 2, check the blankets, and 3 is roll over to the other side. We'll check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Awkward.
A bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
1, who killed him? Who? 2, no more thoughts. Fall asleep now. Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're still streaming, right? Sorry, it just seemed to have glitched on the Twitch, but let me just check my bitrate. Bitrate is fine. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Anyway, moving on. Images start forming. Now we sleep. Actual sleep. What's that like? Ooh, a dream. Wait, is it a dream? Oh no. Okay, it is a dream. I'm gathering. But with very strict limits. But we can move around in the dream. Okay. This all seems like oozy oil and it makes me want to cut a Ralph. I'm super curious. can hardly see. It's so dark. Oh, look, it's a disco ball. The disco ball is the body. Oh my god, it's me! Well, this is a fun dream. Very existential.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
You guys are getting creepy about this, eh? Okay, 1. What is this? 2. I remember nothing. 3. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. I mean, hospitals are for all the things, right? They are the entire cycle of the life, but what is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
What? Oh. What it says on the can? I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
1. Tell me what this is! I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. 2. You said, who? 3. I left. 4. I was left. I mean, I'm on 1. Tell me what this is.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
What? What did we ask her?
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
This is extra. You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
No? I was left?
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
Okay, so he's got some serious abandonment issues.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
They come in glass bottles that are usually red. 1, I can get it all back. 2, I don't want to come back. I'm going with 2.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss.
Yeah.
Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
Failure complex too. That's great. That's nice. That's good.
You failed Elysium.
Okay, now I'm curious. What is Elysium? 2 is I've seen you before. And 3 is I can come back from this. Yeah, what is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
That was like solid code. What?
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Do we have some kind of like God complex? The egocentrism is like going sky high right now. I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking.
And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you.
Oh, hence disco Elysium. Okay.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bay.
That's literally what you're technically doing right now. Ancient Reptilian is a creeper.
Stinky boy.
Hater! 1. I can come back from this. Oh, sorry, that's 3.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Apparently you. Okay, so I'm trying to solve this case. My mind is tired and broken. Help me. A 6. My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
Interesting.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new
Type of hangover.
type of hangover.
That's nuts. Okay. 1. God, there's another type? Exactly. 2 is what? No! Both of these are gold. God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
That sounds horrible.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Feculence factory. That's creepy. Yeah, no, the posture of the character is very appropriate because that was some creepy fucking shit. That was definitely not what we call restful sleep. Just had to note that. And also waking up at 7:30 in the morning. That seems unfair.
Good going, buddy.
Electrochemistry. 1. Oh my god, what the hell was that? 2. I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting. Rejuvenating. 3. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes? Fair question. But we're going with 1. What the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
Is this what the hangover's from? Is the hangover from... I like that I slept with the bag in my hands. I'm just like, is the hangover just from, like, emotional overdose and misery? Anyway, Shane says the sink is running. It is? Can you hear it? I'm gonna have to check that out in a second, but what the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
1, why is this happening? 2, no, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Oh! We're on a come down. Like, we're in withdrawal. We did not just have alcohol. That tracks.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Uh-oh. Wait, what is speed? My dude, it's a drug. 1, I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life, opt-in. We're opting into doing drugs? No. 3 is no, I can't take this. I am not going to go looking for speed. I mean, what are you gonna what is, I know, but I want to know what you're gonna say about what is speed.
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant.
It's what it
kept
is.
you propped up all day yesterday,
Oh?
despite your debilitating hangover.
Is that what I was
How
running on?
else did you think you even got up from this floor?
I was wondering. I'm not gonna lie. I just, thought it was on human resilience. Turns out it was drugs. Fuck. So if I don't do the speed, can I not, do the day, Shane?
It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
All right, then. 1, I need to get more. No. I don't want to. I want to see what happens if I want to see if I can try and do it without it.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest. 2 weeks.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
I love how electrochemistry is like sobriety is completely outside your capacity. If you try to be sober, the entire world will collapse. That is so very much exactly like an addicted part in a person's psyche. It's kind of amazing because the world is not going to collapse, but that part so believes that it will. It's very well done. 1, who am I kidding? Of course I want some speed. 2, that's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead. I'm opting out. I want to see if that'll... Okay, I get it. Shane's like, drugs give big benefits. Amanda Elfie says, yo, hi, Amanda. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the chat. Also, Shane, you might be right, but I'm being stubborn because I can't stay sober in life. I'm staying sober in the game. Pot for the win.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Man, electrochemistry is just not happy about this, but I gained experience, hey. Shane said sync is running. Can I turn it off? Is that a thing? I can't turn it off. It just a waste of resources. Oh, thanks so much, Amanda. She said that she loves my streaming content and gaming. I really appreciate that. If you'd like to check out my previous streams, if you've maybe missed them, I share them all on my channel, which is the same as my Twitch handle, so it's ALifeLearned. If you want to look them up and just find out what else we have done. Oh, okay, hey, close the... I'm trying to get you close. That sounded bad. How do I close the door? There we go. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Amanda, thank you so much. I struggle with doors and stairs in this game so much. Like, oh my god. I just heard, did you hear that, Shane? That really loud noise? Because I'm concerned about what that is. Okay, nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, was I reading something? I didn't even notice. I was preoccupied by that noise that I just heard. Is there anything over here that I can pick up? Hey, look, it's warmer today. 28 centigrade. Maybe there's something out here? No, wait. Nope, nothing. We already picked up our shoe. Okay, noted. Oh, Shane's like, the smash. Yeah, not sure what that was. Me neither. I'm concerned. Like, I'm like, can we figure out what it is in 10 minutes? Because we're supposed to end the stream in 10 minutes. Or am I going to end up going, like, a 30-minute over again like I always do? Ooh! There's so many clickies! Oh, Amanda asks what kind of games I play. 1 sec, I just want to see what happens here. Are we just going to go to me? Oh, Kim wants to talk to me. Okay. So just to clarify, Amanda, this is actually the first game that I've streamed. I think this is the 7th or 8th time that I've streamed. I'm bad at tracking. We're gonna go with 7th. But this is the first game that I've streamed. This is called Disco Elysium. It's a game about cops, really incompetent cops, trying to solve a murder in a really dystopian world. But the games that I tend to usually play on my own, just in general before I started streaming, are like exploration games. So I'm like a huge fan of Minecraft. I also really like Terraria, and you know, stuff of that nature. I'm trying to think of what else. Like a really classic that I would probably never stream is like Roller Coaster Tycoon. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. Totally got that disc in a cereal box. Millennial over here. Happy to say we used to get games for free back in the day when capitalism wasn't a bitch. But anyway, hi Kim. I see you want to talk to me. Let's see. What do you want to say? Can we? Oh no, we have to like. Okay.
Morning.
Cool. He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
He points to the mess hall doors. Oh, Amanda asks where we're from. Shane is the person who's regularly in the chat with me. So he's Serger, and we are both from Ontario. Actually, I'm in London, Ontario myself. So, right up in the cold space. Spring has finally arisen. It is here, but it is teasing us. And today it is fucking freezing, even though it looks really nice out. Clear skies, freezing winds. So anyway, Canada. Where are you from, Amanda? Okay. Option 1. Why do we need to talk to them? 2. What do you mean rowdy? 3. Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday? And 4 is let's roll. Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information.
Completely agree. Oh, Amanda's from California too. Cool. We just had someone watching earlier who was from California. You guys have all the warm weather. I envy you. Shane says the Union guys will be a really big convo, just like Joyce. So I figured that. I was actually going to end the stream after I'm done talking to Kim, Shane. So forewarning, guys, we're almost done. I just wanted to see what Kim was going to say, that's all. But anyways, thank you for the warning. I appreciate it, Shane, because my capacity to go over my stream time and like be really hungry or something is pretty high. Moving on.
Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here.
Oh?
Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Hardy Boys. Okay. Sounds like they might be a bit troublesome. Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot.
He looks
Sorry,
at his notes.
I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Okay.
One loose thread less to worry about.
30 experience.
And one big problem to replace it.
He crosses something out. So 4 is there are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements. I mean, maybe.
That would just escalate tensions.
Ooh.
No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Debarders Union.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
He's like, if this gets heated enough, we could die, and they won't come to our rescue. Okay. Noted. Let's roll.
One more thing before we do.
Shit.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
He glances at the booth again. Okay.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Reaction speed. Okay.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yes, 100%.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Okay. And, all right, fair enough. And I see Amanda says, do I do a job as well? Our last participant in the chat also asked that. So I'm actually a person who has various disabilities that unfortunately limit me. So in that way, I only work part-time and I otherwise get assistance through disability assistance within Ontario. It's not good. doesn't support me really properly at all. But when I do find part-time work, it helps a little bit. Right now, I am doing part-time work as a social media manager. Not something I ever thought I'd be doing, but you know, pays a few bills. Not the bills, but some bills. Gives me a couple bucks now and then. But anyways, okay. So, whoops, I'm really bad at this. Okay, quick save. There we go. Yes, quick save. And with that, I am going to go back to the main menu and basically just pick it up from here, because Shane was mentioning that the next conversations are going to be pretty hefty. But I feel like we made some decent progress here. At the very least, we paid her bill. Hey! We learned that Kim is capable of a little bit of corruption, so I don't feel about that. But we also like got a few little like tidbits, you know, like getting the pawn shop guy to admit that he heard one of the vehicles, whatever they're called, go across his roof, so that's something. And we got to see what the world looks like with less people. Like, the streets were empty, so that was different. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, Amanda, for joining the chat. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Jennifer, earlier for joining the chat as well. I'm always happy to chat back and forth. Sometimes I do struggle to keep up, you know, now and then, because I really need to make Shane a mod, quite frankly. We should figure that out this week, Shane. But anyways, as always, thank you guys for joining me. Even if you're just lurking, I really appreciate your views. And if you ever do just want to comment below when I post this to YouTube about, you know, whatever you think could improve, or just whatever you think was hilarious or stupid, I'm all for the comments. And as always, do join me again. I guess it would be next Monday. I might have to cancel the Monday after that. I got some life stuff going on, so it's kind of like we're playing it by ear at the moment. But I stream every Monday when I can at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to join me again, please do. Oh, Amanda says that they've been working as a senior graphics designer at a company in California called Ab Creations for the past 3 or 4 years. That would be so cool. Can drop you a Discord. So Amanda's asking if I want to see some of their former artwork, which is so cool, Amanda. I just want to know. So yeah, I would love to see some of your work if you want to share it through Discord. If you want to just pop your Discord name in the chat right there, I'll write it down, and then I will add you when I get a chance. I got some other Discord stuff that I gotta do, because I promised another viewer that I would catch up on an invite that they sent me. So I will be on Discord in a second. I just need your Discord handle, if you don't mind sharing it. And then as soon as we get that, I will finish up with the stream. Just like, where can I write this? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay. I will just write that down right now. Underscore. GC. All right. I will come looking for you, Amanda. I'll send you an invite as soon as I'm done with this. So thank you so much again for your views. Thank you, Shane, as always, for being my very helpful guide. We got to make you a mod soon. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a really great evening. See you next week. Bye.